Alright, so this webinar will be recorded and will be uploaded to our YouTube page. Until then, there is no news, there is no trade, sorry. We're just waiting and analyzing the market. Okay. Yesterday we had many questions on the board. So today I see some traders are quiet, or maybe it's too early on the morning.
Today looks better to trade. We got a bearish day so far. European session was bearish too. Okay, here we got some buyers trying to buy these lows again. And there is sellers too. They are fighting for this candlestick. Sellers, they want to keep it below that low of the day. So the buyers, they just trying to get it from here and go back up. If they want to do something, they have to go above 38.30, which is very far, like close to 100 ticks, 18 ticks, 80. I'm sorry.
That's the area where that's the area where it should be considered as a buy, unless it doesn't touch that, then we are on the bearish side. But that can be changed. I mean, we can.
Yeah, but you don't have to risk just for some ticks on the bullish side. It's better smart money down. Okay, let's dial down the 1 minute chart. Let's see what's happening there.
Okay. Even in 1 minute chart, we haven't touched the EMA 21 here. You're seeing here, we barely touched it before we started the webinar, and then it went all the way down. So we were seeing weak dojis, weak buyers. So this tells that the bears are in control for today market, unless we have a big change or big fluctuation during the news at 8:30. Until now, everything seems to be controlled by the sellers.
All right, 13 minutes to go.
We had a perfect scenario yesterday while we joined the market. I was telling you guys how the market will react to it, and it did exactly that. And the main problem was that we were on this bad position for quite a long time. So usually oil doesn't take that long to execute our trades, okay? But sometimes when the market is not moving and we have like not much news, we have to bear with that.
Okay, it's gonna take some time, but
okay, now we are seeing little volume coming in from the upper side, from the bulls. But they're not closing it strong. So we need to see them closing above EMA 21 and closing above this candle, so that it can tell us that the market is been trying to change its direction.
right now we got these two candlesticks. They touched the low of the day. They are standing there.
You're seeing it.
So the buyers, they have to take it from here and go up. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Right now we don't have any choice, up or down. Just gotta wait this candlestick. Okay.
Okay. All right.
A strong candlestick by the buyers.
This is quite a good move. All right. We're seeing some volume coming in. It's 11 minutes to the news. So if we take a trade right now, probably we may get stopped out. Only we see that seriously it's doing so.
Yep.
We usually try not to get into the trade during the news, but if we see a perfect scenario like 5 minutes before that, so we can execute that. We can consider that, but until then, just wait.
Yeah, but this news is gonna be strong one.
It's a major news, and usually it happens during 8:30. So, what was the news again? I just forget. That was
8:30.
yeah, jobless. All right, so that's the report, and it may change the direction very, very much. Usually, when you see the economic calendar, you should be careful about the red star. If there is a red star before the time, so you should be considering getting out of that trade. Right, the less important news that you have at 9:45, 10:30, or 11. But until 11, if we don't get a trade until 11, then we consider not trading after 11. It's after 11, it's amateur time. And price action experts and professional traders trade during 8:30 or 9 during 10:30. So the maximum, that's the timeline they use. So they know the direction of the market, and they know how the market will react. After 11, then it's amateur times, and there are people who going long who are just seeing some candles that the price has been going lower, and let's just buy it, or it's been going higher and let's just sell it. So they just go into the market without analyzing it. So the big money guys, the big experts, they all trade during 8:30, 10:30. So that's the time.
That's the time you should be in, right?
Exactly. It's 2 hours, and most of the time we execute our trades during the before 9 o'clock, 8:30 up to 9.
Alright, if you can take a trade for 3 or maximum 4 hours, that's not your day. You should be out.
Exactly. I was telling yesterday that you're not a trader unless you're taking a position, unless you don't have a position open. So that's the adrenaline when it goes. But psychologically, you should be always careful and always concentrated on your targets and on your risk too. So you should never sacrifice your account. All right. So there should be a risk reward ratio. So you can sacrifice the reward to the risk. All right, but not bigger than the reward. All right. Usually, that's what it happens. That's what it should happen. But sometimes the market doesn't give you that pleasure to have that low risk. All right.
Alright. 7 minutes to go. Can't wait for the news. This market is being boring right now. Okay, that strong candlestick of green failed to get above EMA 21. We're waiting for this other one. Right now it's on red, as you see it. It should get back on the channel. Okay, 5 more minutes.
So what do we have? What do we guys have here? Even though that resistance that has been taken here, it hasn't closed above that the first one. So the first try, I mean the second try. The first try was, we can consider as the first try to go the price higher, and the second try, and then they failed. So once they failed it, their targets would be here, any target. So let me erase this. Okay. Sorry. Okay. All right. So we have 4 more minutes to go.
Yeah. Just wait. Okay, we got some volume right now.
Right. That could be a perfect trade, but since there is a news, I would consider that as a good trade, like to get in here, and the stop loss is very tight here. The target below 34.40.
Welcome. You have entered as.
Okay.
All right. Again, touching that low of the day. All right, so it breached, right?
Okay.
As I said before, it should get back into the channel, and it did.
Yeah, exactly. Almost the first target almost is gonna be touched right now.
Two minutes. If it jumps,
Usually,
okay, if it's go up by the news, there is no way this is gonna get up today.
exactly. Usually, I would have taken this position. All right. So, not even though it's aggressive and it's 2 minutes before the news, this I think it should be finished before that 8:30. But since we're live trading and we are explaining this, we're not going that.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty good targets at 37.33, 37.24. Right. Okay. As I just said, the target is being touched. Okay. perfect type. How much tick do we have until here? Can we measure that? 51, 40, 9 ticks, 8, 9 ticks.
Was aggressive one. Okay, we got the news now. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Alright, let me scroll a little lower, because that may. Okay.
Okay.
The market just made another low at 37.43. Now everything can be changed.
Okay, nothing so far. You take it easy. You're taking it easy.
Okay, the news just didn't do anything good or bad to this structure of the market.
They are taking it easy.
Okay. Now on we should just use the momentum of getting into the market, okay? But that indication should arrive within a few minutes. This big red candlestick closing this high, this 5 minute, this big one, right before this one, this green one, is quite a good indication that the bears are in control, or the market is trying to go up and closing, but not closing prior high, and closing the same, just weak one, and then immediately right after that jumping with the big red one. This indication tells that the market is on the bear side. Okay, but but as a perfect trade scenario, I would consider this as a first try, second try, and then jump lower. Where would I get in? Around here or here. Stop loss, yeah, consider this high as a stop. Targets below wouldn't be any problem. Just waiting for the momentum. Usually we have other charts or other indicators that we look at when we try to execute a trade, but this is the main one that we keep for the viewers so they can see where we execute it. And time to time we explain our price action structure. Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's wait. Just wait for the moment. Very slowly today.
Let's check out the other. Okay, we see a perfect sell setup. Okay, it's been breaching this low, and it's been going for this low. So we have resistance in here, and resistance in here and here, 36.50. Let's just wait and see.
I don't like days as today. It's slowly. Right.
Maybe you may hear some noise on my side. There is a construction going on close to my place. Right? We're not seeing any moves that it's worth it to be taken. Just consider the downside as a profit, as smart money. This is another resistance that I have marked as an important one to be breached. So once we breach this resistance here of this green candlestick, closing very strong. Once we breach this one, we're free to go for the next one and the next one. Okay.
Yeah. It has to be filled on the downside.
Okay.
High side.
All right. So do you consider?
Yep. Okay. All right.
Okay. So do you consider getting in after this one is breached? There's a question. I do consider this one, and I probably would get in. depending on this 5-minute candlestick. If it closes below this prior high, I would consider this as a potential order or as a good setup. Even though it's been moving too far from EMA, it's still considerable as a trade. Okay. Right, get ready, guys. Get ready. We'll be using momentum to get in right now.
But
Okay.
don't risk if you are still learning something, right? Just watch this one.
Okay. Let's just see how it closes. Okay. It's been closing. You see, it's been closing below these two green and red one, so it's an indication that the sellers are trying to push the price down. We're seeing we're seeing choppy market this week, starting from Monday. All right, so we didn't have quite a volume that the crude gives us usually.
Okay. My other charts, as I'm seeing it, we are going to wait for this other candlestick on the 5-minute charts. We usually check on 5 minutes. I got 1-minute charts, 10, 1000 volume, and 1 hour. I got different charts, not only the Ninja Trader.
What do you what's the other chart? What the 1000 volume chart tells us right now for him?
Okay, we got buyers trying this. It's a green candlestick on this chart.
Okay.
If this one closed the red,
Can we consider as an entry point?
yep.
Okay. Right. So guys, the smart money is down. So let's just stay patient. Okay.
Okay, 2 minutes for this candlestick.
Right. Usually the best trade happens before 9 a.m. But just the market is not. You're seeing the market is not giving us the opportunity and the indication that it's going one direction. So it's going lower and trying to go higher and going lower again and trying higher and going lower. So it's like turning into a bearishness range day type of day.
Yep.
We have two candles that has been deviated from the channel, two, and one it's been just the wick. Okay. And the good trade happens after this 1 minute, after this candles, depending on how it's gonna close. If it's gonna close as a doji, then we have an unbalanced market. All right. If it closes a strong candle closing below that two prior candles, so that's an indication that the bears are in control.
Alright, we have to see if it breaks again this one, we can take the trade.
All right. Okay. Okay. Let's get started. Let's get in, guys. Let's get in. The stop loss should be 37.68. The first target is 37.31, and the loss target is 37.21. Right? Okay.
Yep. But just wait, guys.
All right.
If it goes over the 68, so it's not our trade, and we're done for today, which we don't think it's gonna happen.
Right.
Not before we touch the 31, right?
Exactly. Let me measure this move. Low and high. Okay. Or it's better this one not twist much. Okay. Perfect scenario. The 21 and the 31 will be touched for sure. Okay.
Just need more volume and time, so we are just going to wait.
Right. So we are giving the market the risk reward on this trade is not much. So we're giving the market how many ticks? 26 ticks. All right. So the risk reward is the same. Okay.
We got still the buyers trying to get this thing up, buying these lows, but it's still not a channel of a bearish side, as you see, guys. There's nothing to be afraid right now till it breaks this channel. Okay, let's just wait for the market. There's nothing we can do right now. There is not much volume, as you see. It's going slowly. Right, let's see. The news of 8:30, the jobless claims, it didn't affect the market.
Yeah, but we should give the market some space before it turns out to our targets. Okay. Usually this is what
And
it
it's gonna be,
does.
yep, it's gonna be a range.
Yep.
And we got the second leg of the bearish side. Right now, I think it's gonna move up and down close to EMA.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't think they got the power to get this thing up, as I see right now, and as I'm seeing in the other charts.
We can check 15 minutes. We rely very much on 15 minutes chart. Yeah, you're seeing. Okay. You're seeing
Big
wicks.
channel.
You're seeing weak green candles, and everything is red. Okay.
I don't know where they see the point to get in the buy side, the bullish side.
Or always there is psychology behind the trade. So the crude, what it does usually it stops them out. So it knows that there are sellers out here selling with a tiny stop loss like here, and usually what it does it just goes like here. It stops all of them out, and then it moves its direction down. This is what it does.
gotta be patient to wait.
All indications are telling that the market is going toward the bearness. But
Let's see this on text.
hold on. Okay.
Okay, we got some buyers now. Now they are doing something. Let's see if it's gonna be a trap for the buyers, and it's gonna go down.
So guys, the stop loss say the same. If the market tried to go beyond 36.68, then we are not gonna chase it. Okay. But as I'm seeing it, it's a perfect setup for the sell side. So they are just running for the stop loss. Okay. So if our stop losses would have been here, so you're seeing 1 or 2 ticks, we would have gotten out. Okay. We don't know yet, but that's one perception. Okay. So 11 ticks on minus. Let's see if we are gonna go toward our targets. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a range. No, it has to be like this. We say that before it's happening, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's good so far. Let's just wait.
Okay. So look what oil did. What oil did. You know, they were traders that had their stop losses here, and it just went 2 ticks and stopped them out, and then it's running lower.
It's always like that.
Yeah. So if you're a good trader, you should psychologically look at the market and look at the behavior of the other traders or the market structure itself. Okay. So we're only 3 or 4 ticks, 4 ticks or minus right now. Let's just wait this 2 minutes candles. It's closing quite good.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Let me see. Okay, let me see my other chart. Okay, the 5 minutes is on red. Just one. All my charts, they tell the bearish side. All right. This is interesting, right? Just check it out. We still got buyers. Out there are people who just buy oil because it's low for 37.60 or whatever. They just buy it because it's low. They invest some money and stuff like that and wait for a week or two. We don't do that. We just trade it. 10 ticks, 20 ticks, take the profit and leave. It's just about money. We are not investors, right? Just make your money and leave.
All right.
Come on, it's gotta jump down.
Yeah, you're seeing that the buyers don't have the balls to turn the price higher, so it's kind of going into this range of 37.50s, 37.40s. All right. So once it breaks this 37.41, 40, then it's gonna go down.
It's gonna jump.
Yeah,
What do I expect?
we just need to be a little patient about it. Okay.
Depends on people, you know. It's 3 contracts, you know. 3,000 contracts are a lot. So when you're in a position like that with a stop loss at 68, it's very stressful, right? I think for the people who just started to trade, because we always trade with the money of the house, right?
Yeah, exactly. You should risk only 1% of your account most of the time in a single trade, right? So have a $10,000
Sometimes
account.
it's not your day.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to wait, and it's turning out that the waiting is following us into this. Okay, just wait and see this. All right. So always. Okay. I'll
Come
explain
on,
that.
guys.
That's not the case, Kurstram. Maybe it does happen that, yeah. But one thing it should be known for sure that oil doesn't replicate itself every time. Every day it's a new scenario. Every day it's a new type of day. So you shouldn't recall what happened yesterday or 1 week ago that it should happen, because that doesn't necessarily have to do with oil. Okay, oil is a type of market that is known for surprises. So it surprises traders that are trading for like 10, 15, or 20 years. So it does surprise everyone. Yeah, like the example I told you here. It just went for the stop losses. It knows when the market is turning its direction. So it just goes for it, and it does itself. So we always should be careful about psychology behind the trade. Okay, but that doesn't necessarily that means that we are right. Okay, that's why we put the stop loss in place to protect our accounts. So if you put a stop loss, a tiny stop loss, 10 ticks, 15 ticks, then for sure we are interested into taking us down. Okay, but trading without stop loss wouldn't consider as an option. There are traders up there who trade that, but we just don't do that. Okay. Okay. We got
It's
another
a
question.
range still happening. It's a range. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, it's good. There is another question asking. Well, yes, we do. We do. Time to time, yeah. There is a question asking if we analyze. Okay, hold on a second. Okay.
Okay, let it jump, guys.
Okay, good. Good, guys. Be ready for the first target, okay? So as I just said, okay, we're good. We're good to go. We're good to go. Our first target almost got touched. Okay? So now let's just get ready. Once we touch the first, once we finish the first target, then we get to break out for the lost swing trade, okay? I'm going long for the lost contract. Okay, you're seeing it jump 1 or 2 ticks and not touching it. Okay. Bears are in control. Bears are in control.
Alright, the second one it's gonna be higher, I guess.
Okay, now it's been that resistance has been breached, so in a matter of minutes we receive our targets.
Anyone? Everybody stop loss, it's been at 37.41.
Yeah, they got them. They got them on the other. Okay, alright. Consider it as a target. Okay, 100%. This one. Okay.
Okay.
It stopped
One
them
more
both.
push.
Okay, it stopped them both. The psychology behind that, there is some of them, some of traders who want to buy this, so their stop losses should be here. Okay, so it stopped all of them out, and it stopped both of the markets, right? Sellers, aggressive sellers, and aggressive buyers. So that's a matter of what just happened. Let's just wait and see.
Wow. I don't know what they wanna do, these buyers.
Okay.
Okay.
Very, very aggressive. Okay. Okay.
They want to go for our stop loss to try that and to get it up.
Okay. So it's not
So far for them.
okay.
It's so far and dangerous for them because we know the sellers are here too. And they are strong and dangerous. They make it fast, not as the buyers. They take it hours to do something. Sellers can do it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it's down. That's why I like being a seller. 90% of my trades are on the bearish side.
Right, there is a question.
As
No,
you can see them on YouTube.
usually does not. So there is a guy asking if we always do the sell. We don't sell the market always, depending on the chart itself. Exactly.
Yeah, but mostly it's the bearish.
Okay.
Okay, let it try this EMA 21.
Exactly. It's been closing just a little wick out of EMA 21 5-minute chart. That doesn't tell everything. Okay. Market's been choppy this week. All right. So it's like stopping out, a lot of wicks, a lot of jumps. If you're a tiny trader, tiny stop loss trader, then you just it's just not gonna work for you, right? If I was about to get this trade by myself, my stop losses would have been for a safe and secure would have been here. But since we place it on this wick high, we're not gonna touch it. Even if that's the case when it's gonna take us out. Sometimes it takes you out. You don't have to be worried about losing a trade or two. All right, it just happens. You see the market has been turning down and giving us like how much, 8, 9 ticks, 8 ticks. Okay, just going back. Maybe they are going for our stop losses and going down again. Who knows?
Okay, we got some buyers here.
All right. What I see here is taking longer than expected. Every trade we execute. Okay, guys, this is the room we gave the market. So if the case we lose it, so be it. All right.
Yeah, well, it's just one jump and you are out, and then again comes back at where you want it. So take it easy on oil. It's still slowly. As a day, it's a slow day. You don't see much on the 5-minute charts. It's boring one. Not very active, up and down. Always below EMA, you see. You can just buy the lows or just sell them. Gotta wait for the signals to get in, as we got the one. But it was a trap for the sellers. We got it up. Then again, 9 ticks for us on profit. And again up. The same candlestick.
Yeah, the same 5 minute. Yeah.
You don't have nothing what to do. Just gotta wait. If you just wanted to take some money just like that, you couldn't close your trade 5 or 7 ticks on profit and get out. This is just to show you how to do it or how we do it. That's why it's free for a week. So but just wait. Sometimes it's not your day, as I said it before.
Yeah, right. I would consider this as another resistance, personally. Okay, so maybe they just they weren't sure that there should have been some stops out here and out there. Okay, maybe that should be a stop loss run. Let's hope that. Okay. So that's the maximum we should give to the stop side. Okay. Why so? It's the reason is that once it touches this zone and it's going higher, then probably for sure that it would change the direction of the market. Okay, so we just stay patient. We had the same scenario yesterday, almost stopped us out before it ran and gave us quite a big profit trade. Okay, yesterday was worth it. Okay. Yeah, someone is asking me why didn't you place the stop loss on 64, or wouldn't you consider the stop loss here? Well, let's just see. I personally I would have gone for my stop here, but let's just see and wait. Okay, I would this zone here, then it's much safer. Okay, much safer to be placed here. But let's just see. That's the risk we should give to the downside.
But they can go for 85. If anyone takes a minus 19, 18. Okay, now we are on the EMA 21, so right now let them decide what they want to do. It's 9 o'clock.
Okay, so that was the 9 o'clock opening bell here, I guess. And it's alright, it's going good. Okay, I see another resistance here. That's quite good. Quite a good marker to be remembered. Okay. Okay. That can be considered as a price action, as a good price action. See. There is a do we consider, since we are stuck on this trade and we answer the questions, do we consider like moving stop losses? No, we don't. Usually we give the maximum risk reward ratio to the market, and then we just let the market do itself. Okay. I don't like to touch my stop losses, so I just place that where I see comfortable and where I see from my indications. Okay, where it tells me to be placed, and just leave that there. Same is with my target, so we don't play the target. So once we place a target there, we just stick to that. So you're seeing we were 8 or 9 ticks on profit here, and we didn't touch our targets. Okay. All right. So it's just, as it's been seen out, it's just been a stop loss run out. Okay.
You have to wait, guys.
It's worthy. Waiting is worthy.
Another candlestick, let it jump, and
We got to.
I want that cash.
Okay.
Guys, we're here just to make money, right?
Yeah, but
We are not.
time to time we try to explain the psychology and the price action behind it. So, but we don't go deep into our real indication that we use during our live trade room. Otherwise, we wouldn't. There is no point or no reason for us to be here. Okay.
Have another candlestick. Yep. But guys, just one thing. We don't sound like a pro and stuff like that. We are here we found out a way, we learned everything, not everything, but what we need on market, and we just want to make money. This is the best way, and we love day trading. So if you want to do the same, don't worry about the stuff they do to be a pro and stuff like that. Just figure it out and make some money. And join us at usadailytraders.com. You're gonna be happy. Just give us a chance to prove that you can do some money with us. As you see this live stream, real time, we are real. Just
consider
it's worth it, I think.
Consider the moving stop losses at the pivot high at 37.64. All right, and once we touch the first target at 37.34, then we are good to go with the stop losses on break even.
31. It's 31, right?
All right, yeah, 31. Sorry.
That's the low of the day.
Okay, too many numbers.
It's all right.
Okay, so 2 ticks, 1 or 2, 3 ticks on profit. Yeah, just going for our targets. Okay, guys, let's get ready. For those of you who can manually execute your targets, it's now time to do so. All right, let me measure quick this extension and just see if we are okay. So 227, 200% extension. All right, we're good. Just that resistance of 37.40, it's like touching it again, and once that has been breached out, then there is no problem going for our targets there. Okay, another thing we can do here is measure this move here, high to high. Okay, so everything tells us that the target is on our places.
Yeah, we are going for the second leg of a bearish side.
Okay, good.
We had the first one, the range. Now we got the second one, and it's happening. We just needed to push it lower, faster. As I told you before, you see, this is happening more fast than the buyers took it from down there.
Exactly. Sellers they took it like 20, 25 ticks for like 5-10 minutes, and the buyers 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 45 minutes. They need 45 minutes to bring the price 40 ticks, and
Close to EMA.
Yeah, close to EMA, and the sellers do it for within 5 minutes or 10 minutes max. It's another thing that we should consider, that why do buyers hesitate to set the price higher? It's not all about buyers. There are sellers who take their profits here. All right, so they turn automatically into the sellers. Okay, I mean buyers who take their profit here, they automatically turns out to be a seller. Okay. Also, there are professional traders with big money, like with 100 or 200 contracts, that they go long here only to set the price a couple of ticks higher so that they can sell it higher. All right, so they bring the price higher for a couple ticks, and then they jump down. That's another psychology behind another thing should be considered. Okay. Right, so we're going for our targets.
Okay, the third candlestick at 9:20. This is gonna fail our first target if it's happening fast. Got some volume right now. Just wait and see, guys. Just wait and see.
But generally speaking, the volume of the market is little, not giving us the volume it needs.
But still, as we see every time it's going down, they are buying it. Every time.
May needs us a couple more minutes and then the target will be finished, but let's just wait and see.
With this candlestick, we got 4 minutes on this one. Don't worry if it's green right now. It's not a big deal. It was at 37.60, so we are at our entry point from minus 21, something like that. Come on. Who is really buying all at 37.50? Come on.
Told it at the beginning that this week is being choppy, really choppy.
If not this week, the next week I think we are going to touch the 36.50.
This gap here should be filled, right?
Yeah. Should be filled.
Yeah.
Take a week.
How long it's gonna take that? We never know, but that might take a week or may take a day to do so.
Now with days like today, it's gonna take a month.
Yeah, for sure it's gonna take a year maybe. All right, so let's get that target smashed, guys. Let's get. All right, 260, 270, 240. All right, let's get this busted out. Enough is enough sometimes.
I saw it. It touched once. Yeah.
Yeah, touched but not filled, but yeah, it's gonna be filled pretty soon. All right, green.
As I said, it's gonna be the same candlestick on 5 minutes. 1 minute to go.
Okay, guys, get ready to execute the first target. However you do in your platform, just make sure you do it. All right, beautiful. First target got filled, so now we are free to move our stop losses on break even. Okay, I'm not risking it anymore. Right on break even. Okay. Okay.
All right, guys, it's going down.
Okay, so the first target got filled. Beautiful move from the bear side. Okay. So what do we have here? 100, 200, 120. Okay, 161. 161, how much would that give us? Let me rule this. Am I around to? Okay. So guys, make sure you place your stop loss on break even. Okay. Right. On with you.
And now we are not losing any more money.
All right. So our entry is 37.41. Stop losses is 37.38. Okay. Make sure stop losses is 37.38. If your platform doesn't allow that, please get out manually. All right. This is not the call trade room. We're just showing you, demonstrating you how it's done. Okay. So the first target got filled. 10 ticks, 2 contracts, 200, right? 200 euros, $200. So now we go with the second target, which is 41.23. All right, let me rule this. I don't know why I'm having this kind of issues. Oh, okay, good. Saving my colors. Good. So we have 18 ticks from our next target. Okay. Now we just spin trade this position. 18 ticks plus 10 ticks today, 28 ticks. All right, 28 ticks. We will call it a day. Analysis, guys. Now we can break even or +1. If it doesn't want to go, we're good. If yes, then we just let it be. Okay. So it touched that. It made another previous low of day. We just wait. If it wants to fill us, good. If not, then
Okay, alright. 1 second. I'm looking at the other charts. 23.
shall we wait for the target or close it manually?
Give me a second, please.
Sure.
I think the 35 was the target for them today.
Okay, so let's execute the 35. Okay.
I think we are going to close it.
We're out on 35, guys. We're out on 35, 37, 35. Okay, let's just wait once again. If it wants to. Okay. 36, one more ticks. Okay, good. We're out on 35. All right, so 15 ticks from the 35. How much ticks? 35. Okay. 8 ticks plus 10 ticks, 18 ticks. 18 ticks, guys. Acknowledge. 18 ticks. That is called a beautiful.
Okay, so
That is called a beautiful day.
so guys, the reason why we got out at 35, it's because as we see the gap that it was the other days, the prior low of the week, like all time of the week, it was 37.35. So they touched that, and I think that they are not going to try to go lower. You know, they're just going to push it because of stop losses. So our main target was 15 ticks. So that was it, just to demonstrate you guys. And as I see in the other charts, 5 minutes and 10 minutes, they are telling the same. So it's not the way we trade. This is also far how we do it. So we are okay. I think you guys like it. So this is it.
Okay, whoever hasn't closed their position yet, so it's better they do so. Okay, so now they have a chance, another chance before it pulls back again up. So
Also, let me mention, because it was very far from EMA 21 for sure.
yeah.
Also on 51 too. I was checking both of them. As you see now, it's going to be like a range. and maybe they're gonna try again some lows, but our main target got filled. So this is usadailytraders.com, and thank you guys.
Okay, thank you and see you tomorrow, same time. Bye.